All right, guys, so on today's video, we're going to be taking apart this valve cover since we did split it, as you guys saw in the previous video, all along there. And we're going to be putting in a genuine BMW valve cover in place of that. So right now, pretty much I just got the coil packs disconnected. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit different than yours since I did that wiring harness tuck. But I just have to get these 8mm nuts off of the grounds, move this harness out of the way. I'm going to disconnect the battery in the back, remove our fuel lines, and then we can get to all the bolts on the valve cover and pull it off. So pretty simple, nothing too intrusive, so we'll continue with this. Alright, now we can start taking the valve cover bolts off or loosening them. Weapon of choice today is this deep 10, so help us get in.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be.
Alright guys, so just pulled off the valve cover. Obviously she's looking minty. She's brand new, so I didn't find any plastic debris or anything while I was inside, so I think we're good. Just gonna throw a new valve cover on. Here's the L-ring valve cover that failed, and this is what failed on it. So seems to be some sort of passage for the PCB system, but good old China at work, but it's all right. Pretty easy fix. Just do the valve cover, throw it on, maybe get some rips tonight for sure. We'll see how it goes, but I think we'll be all right for tonight. Weather's looking pretty good. Sunny day, dry. It's a little cold, but if anything, that'll just help our IAT. So, all right, I'll be back once I get the valve cover. Right now, I'm gonna start on this IS. We're also doing a valve cover on this, so valve cover gasket. So I got the gasket for that. I'm gonna go ahead and start on this and maybe need to do a thermostat, but we'll see. All right guys, so the new valve cover just arrived. I just dropped it off, as you can see. OEM BMW part with the stamps. So we should be good to go with this unit right here. just got a new gasket on it as well, so that's perfect. We'll go ahead and slap this on the car and get her started, see what she sounds like. Should be all it needs. So yeah, we'll get to it. I'll put you guys on a time lapse as we get this thing back together and get her back on the road. All right, so we got the valve cover on in place. I'm gonna go ahead and start zapping all the bolts secured, and then we will torque it down. We'll put our fuel rail back in place, we'll put our wire harness back in place, and we can go ahead and start her up.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing.
All right, so she's all put back together, valve covers on, everything's tightened, all the fuel lines connected. I even went ahead and put the beauty cover that I got. This is a Nelson Racing Hex Carbon beauty cover that matches my steering wheel that I have here. So we'll go ahead and start her up, and hopefully she sounds better than she did yesterday. Sounds like she's running pretty good, so go take her out for a little drive, make sure she's good. Well, guys, it definitely seems like Mother Nature doesn't, I wouldn't call it Mother Nature, but somebody doesn't want me going to Texas. We had a very unfortunate series of very unfortunate series of events happened tonight, and yeah.
Doesn't look too bad.
No, not at all, right?
Nope, not at all. Your window works still?
Halfway. That's about all it goes up. So, yeah, was driving on the highway, doing the speed limit,
Oh, he's got curb rash on him.
and somebody decided to swerve into my lane. There was nothing I can do. I was already in the right lane. The guy said that somebody cut him off, so he just swerved right, and well, that's where he hit right there. That's a lot of damage for a Ford Focus to do.
Americans pull their cars right.
But shut your ass up. Car drives straight, pulls fine, nothing wrong with the motor. It's just cosmetic. So I got his insurance information. We exchanged, contacted them. I went, took pictures with my body guy. So he's sending over the estimate, and hopefully, we can get it fixed in 10 days by the time Texas comes around. He said he can do it.
10 days.
All it is a matter of waiting on insurance to give the final approval. So
Tell me. 10 days, new panels, body work.
all it needs is a new door, repair the rear.
No, that's, you need a new rear door too.
No, you don't. That's repairable.
You gonna bundle this car?
That's repairable.
No.
The quarter is repairable. So the whole left side of the car needs to get painted. Not too bad. I mean, could have been a lot worse. So, yeah. But I think we'll still go out tonight and do some pulls.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
No,
Motor's
people-
perfect.
People really won't take us seriously. Hey, you guys want to race us?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a clapped-ass piece of shit BMW now, just like every other one on the road. So we blend in perfectly now. But anyways, yeah, that's what happened today. It is what it is. Can't get mad over it. I mean, I can, but for what? There's no point. At the end of the day, like you said, it's just a car. So nobody was hurt, nobody was injured. That's what's important. So,
We can always, put the motor in my car.
yo, wide body? Nah.
Nah, definitely not.
We prefer functionality over looks. Well, we like looks too. I just don't like wide bodies. Anyways, we'll leave it here. We'll see you guys later on tonight when we take her out and do some pulls. So. Alright, so that's a wrap for today's video. Yeah, we're not taking the car out tonight. She drives perfect. She drives straight. There's no issues with it, except there's a small little coolant leak at the water pump. So maybe from when the car started to overheat a little bit, and it blew that line. Maybe just cracked the plastic on the water pump, but I'm not gonna take it out while it's leaking. These are just all the small things that come with a build. So I want to make sure that the car is like 100% good for when we take it down to Texas, and we're gonna be beating on the car pretty bad. So it's better that whatever happens to the car happens to it here. That way we're ready for it when we go down. That's all I can say. As far as the accident goes, wheels are already in motion with the other driver's insurance. Obviously he was 100% at fault, and it's going to be taken care of. Whether or not it happens before or after Texas, I'm not sure. All depends on how long the insurance takes. So I may just take it down like that, and just fix it when I come back. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but tomorrow morning I'll be picking up a new water pump at one of my suppliers here that's local, and then we'll get that changed out and put some fresh coolant in, and she should be good to go. So I will see you guys on the next video. Like I said, tomorrow we got some warm weather, so I'm hoping we can get this water pump done, take her for a little cruise, and see how she performs. But I'll see you guys on the next one.